sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, today is August 23rd, 2021. It's exactly 4 a.m. Literally 4:00 in the morning. Alright, 1,300 plus subscribers. Alright, today is August 24th, 2021, and it is 3 a.m. Exactly 3 a.m. Alright, I'm on my Pure Team Sussex channel. 548 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Thank you for joining. Alright, just remember both channels are mine, but I'm just going to both of them. Alright, 548 subscribers. So now I'm on my Pure Team Sussex, Pure YT Entertainment Team Sussex. Alright, 1,314 subscribers. All new subscribers, welcome. Oh, let's go on Twitter and see what's going on.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
I did bookmark some stuff. Let me just put the links. Okay, so this is the first tweet. Did I open the right one? Okay. Alright, the revenge of the gods. Finger pointing will be next. Confusion and chaos. That just reminded me of Princess Diana when she was saying why they're afraid of her popularity and stuff like that.
They see me as a threat of some kind. And I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
Why do they see you as a threat?
I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path. And I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go in and do an engagement and there's a great many people there.
Alright, let's see. That's from the Daily Mail, how it started. The Queen orders senior palace aides to plan legal fight back after becoming exasperated at Harry and Meghan's repeated attacks on the royal family. Alright, so that's how it started. And meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are minding their own business, just to let you know. They are minding their own business. Harry's playing polo, raising money for charity and all of that. I didn't hear anything coming from him or Meghan, with the exception of things that they put out regarding Afghanistan and Haiti. Alright, so let's see how it's going. Buckingham Palace deny royal aides are planning legal fight back on Meghan and Harry. Because, you know, the squad is it's crashing their headlines each time they come out. And plus, yeah, and we have to remember, they want people to click. Alright, so there's some people who still in the dark, who hasn't seen what's really going on, so they don't know the true things that's going on. I have people coming on my other channel telling me she's this, she's that, and I'm like, you're on the wrong channel, Satan. You know, don't come here. That's not for you. My channels is not for you if you're gonna come in and say negative things. Both channels. Alright, I let you know, and you should know, why are you there anyway? Because I'm talking about Meghan, so why will you come and click? Alright, Buckingham Palace has denied report that the Queen has ordered senior palace aides to plan legal fightbacks following hurtful attacks from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So they create their own headline and then they respond to their own headline. I don't think there was any response. Okay, so there's one. Okay, never explain, never complain is just a made-up saying by people who don't have a real job and are not reporters or journalists. They're just commentators, so they made up rhymes that don't have anything to do with the Windsors. I have never heard of Windsor said these words. That's the whole point of the motto, never explain, never complain. You think they're going to come out and say, we never complain, we never explain and all of this? It's the whole thing, because they had their mouthpiece saying it for them. Alright, so they've been speaking loud and clear throughout their existence. It's just so many of us are not paying attention. Their mouthpiece is the tabloid, so they're not going to come out and say, we never complain, we never explain. Alright? Because they have their people talking for them as if they never said anything. But anyway, and I think the Queen have stayed with that because things have been working for her. Alright, but when the spotlight, you know, come on them, and William is doing his BS things in the background, so things have to come to light. Next tweet. Alright, so this one was good. If your faves has never once been mentioned on Queen Bee's website, don't talk to us. Bye. So let's look at it. I sort of, I think other channels are talking about it too. Happy birthday, Meghan Markle. So that's a shout out to Meghan. Alright, so Gloria Estefan, Prince. Oh, she's in September too? Okay. Gloria Estefan. That is so cute. Prince Harry, Idris Elba. Alright, Jada Pinkett Smith. Alright, Jennifer Hudson. Wow, completely different. Okay, Jeon Jungkook. There he is. All these are September's. Kiki Palmer. From that I knew that was her. She still have that look. Okay, Leslie Jones. Smile. Ludacris. I think before the pandemic, I saw him in my gym. I don't know if he was getting ready for a movie or something, but I saw him. Alright, there's some replies. Okay, exactly. That means we are not on the same level. Don't talk to us. Okay, she's agreeing with her here. Alright, let's comment under hers. Facts, period. Okay. I love when they put their crazy
Already know the
audios.
fucking vibes. We are not the same. Already know the fucking vibes. We are not the same. Already know the fucking vibes. We are not the same. Already know the fucking vibes.
We know the fucking vibes. We are not the same. Okay, exactly. There's a GIF, period. We aren't their mates. Okay, period. Leslie Jones looked like she was going to be Leslie even then. Okay, Idris has been worked. Okay, Idris has had work done, I think. Okay, yes, baby. What is that? Okay, no, he was a beautiful child. He still look the same. What work? I mean, whenever they see a black person, you know, looking good at the as they age, it's like they had. I don't think he did, and I don't think he's the type who give a damn about those kind of things. So, then again, who knows? Who just knows? Okay. Yes, baby. Bye. So next tweet. I'm not gonna waste time because I didn't finish edit yesterday's video. I was pure lazy. So let me understand. A story comes out that the palace are deploying their lawyers on Harry and Meghan. Buckingham Palace quickly denied it. Journalists announced that they are going to be debating the damage of Harry's memoir on the Queen's privacy. The debate is swiftly cancelled. Yeah, that's one of the things they came on my other channel to tell me. Harry is this to selling the family down and all of that. I'm like, he haven't write the thing, and he has his own experience too over there. So you know, I was like, Satan, get off my page. I didn't say it like that, but it's something like this that I said in that sense. All right, let's read some of the comment. Okay, the Ginger Avenger is not playing. He said, F around and find out. I have money and time, grandma. That is funny. And there's emojis of laughter. There's 3 comment. Okay, everybody's just laughing. Debate cancel. When? Where? How? You say what now? GMB journalist vote. Good morning, Britain. Did the squad made her see the light? I wonder. I'm telling you, I think the squad squashed the thing. And what is it we were saying? I want to see it. I want to see that lawsuit because shit is going to come out. I mean, they don't think. All they see is their objective. Okay? They see their objective at the end of the tunnel. They don't see anything around them as they pass through that tunnel because it's just destruction after destruction. But they fail to see if they do, you know, let's say if they were to call Harry or Meghan to court, alright, shit is gonna come out. Alright, so which means Harry could go can write as much as he wants, and then if you have a problem with it, call him to court and he'll be more than happy to explain to you. Alright, and then you come with and explain why you think his things is not then said, because recollection may be varied. How do you deploy lawyers for claims that haven't been made yet? That's what I was saying. Okay, they lightly jumped the gun on their own BS. That's exactly that. They were coming, I told you, they're coming on my other channel to tell me this nonsense. He's selling his family out. I'm like, what did he sell his family out of? I mean, I try to stay out of comments on other things, with the exception of the squads when they put videos out. You know, I comment to generate, you know, movement on their videos and stuff like that. But the haters, I don't even click on their videos for me to even tell them what they're saying is wrong. I don't even watch their nonsense. All right, LOL. Who is afraid of shillings? A cent, that's for sure. And the attention is taken away from Andrew. That's exactly that. That is it. All right. Sad thing is, it did not take attention from Andrew. It made more people focus on Andrew. LOL, backfire speculatively. I mean, I guess if you're not looking in the right place, this is what the tabloid is trying to do. If you see some of the comments the squad be putting, they retweeting, and I put the link of the lawsuit. Not my videos, okay? I know people don't want to really watch my videos. The lawsuit itself that the government put out, or whatever is on the internet, whatever they are accusing him of, alright? And it's on the internet. I put the link there, and I was like, you should look at this one. Okay, absolutely. I brought attention that they don't want, and that is they are creating content in order to hide Andrew's deviant behavior. And that's what everyone sees now, which says exactly what Meghan said. They lie for others and won't tell the truth on our behalf. That's exactly that. Okay, so the TV appearances were cancelled. Okay, let's see here. People's laughing. Chill. What TV appearance? I didn't hear anything about TV appearance. Okay, I wonder if they are finally seeing the consequences for refusing the half in and half out model that a fair amount of family already get to do, and realize that they have royally fucked up by continuing to use Harry and Meghan as meat shield for the media. Yeah, for some of you who are on Twitter, when you tweet things about some bogus things you see on the tabloid, and I put the link there and I said focus on this. That's exactly that. Because if that debate had happened, every single one of those loyal experts would have gone bankrupt due to the worth of shillings taking them down in court for libel. Right, cancelled. Lawyers for what? Existing, thriving, independently wealthy, Lily Mama Doria's unbothered attitude. They don't want that chilling smoke. I'm telling you, the squad are putting advertising for chillings. Alright, so sorry it ain't happening. I would have enjoyed the smoke, the fire, and the ash. The only reason I did say the minute it came, is that calling people to court take a lot of time and energy, because everything you're gonna say, you have to back it up. Alright, but because you want Harry and Meghan to focus on their work and stuff like that, so this is the only reason why I don't want them to do that. But if push comes to shove, I'm all for it. Harry and Meghan have not lost any of their lawsuits so far. I guess if they want to play silly games, they will win stupid prizes and lose mega bucks. That's exactly true. Okay, I love to see BP, British media, and the British monarchy backpedal. They keep playing themselves, and I love it. Which tells me that British press could have pushed back against the hateful Meghan stories. They didn't, or it didn't. Okay? This monarchy, it seems, it's sinking, and worse still, Harry and Meghan will blame. They're hanging on last straw. So each thing that's happening, they know, because they've been in the game for a very long time. So they've been in the game. So they throwing things out as they're exiting. Okay, when the bad guy is about to lose and he lose all of his action, as he exiting, he's throwing things in the path for the person to come after them. So that's what I'm seeing here. The plot thickens. Okay, they know what they did to Meghan, but can dissolve it for legal reason, and because there's no honor among thieves, so they're pressing each other buttons and trying to make the victims lost it. Alright, so, Harry, I truly believe this. I keep on repeating this. Harry and Meghan have their lawyers and said, look, just keep looking at the at the tabloids, see what's going on. When you come across something, let me know and see if I agree with if I should bring it to a lawsuit or something like that. But they keep on doing their things. Alright, next tweet. Please don't tell me this is not Harry reborn again. Let's see. Let's look at it. I'm telling you, Archie is split image, as a baby. Okay, as a baby, but we haven't seen picture of him yet, because he could easily change to Meghan. There's one picture, I'm not gonna put it, of Meghan carrying him, and he had this little backpack. He looked a little bit like Meghan. Okay, so he's changing already from that picture that I saw. All right, there's him here. Yeah, the same eyes as, except the color. Eye color is completely Meghan, but the same little eyes as Harry. Nose is Meghan, but everything is like Harry. Where's this? There's that. Yep, the lips and everything. Alright, let's see. Okay, here is Diana holding Archie. There's the laughing covering his mouth. This is what converted me back to Team Harry. I mean, what? Let's see here. Yeah, that looks like Archie completely. My goodness. This is Diana holding Archie. Diana made sure for Archie to be born, protect him in the womb, because that's all she could do right now. And then her and Miss Janet and Heaven are just pulling strings, little strings here and there for the bad guys to just keep on flipping on themselves, tripping on themselves. Alright, let's see here. Girl, no, I was Team Archie is Meghan's twin. There's this. I mean, it's split image of both of them. It's a perfect combination of both of them. Phew. The squad are talking on GIF now. Okay, maybe I should phrase that better. Bye. Love you still. Not to worry. This bird app is merciless. Okay, twinning all the way. Okay, unpopular opinion, he looks more like Meghan in his most recent pictures. You see, that's what I was saying. Okay, he has Meghan's face and smile now. Yep, I saw that picture too. That's Meghan. Okay, I agree with you. They pick a perfect middle name for him. I think they knew right away. Archie and Harry have the same face, but he has Meghan's eyes. Beautiful child. He has Meghan nose too. Alright, eyes are definitely from his mama. Alright, but the color, I mean, it's like a perfect combination. Eye color is Meghan, but the outside of it is Harry's. Beautiful. All I see is Meghan. Sorry. The squad are arguing who Archie looks like. Strong family genes. My brother kids all look like him and nothing like my sister-in-law. Okay, that little king is his mom twin. Okay, there's the yawning. A bag. There's more pictures of them looking. Yeah, that's... You see the circle? Look at Harry's eyes, pure circle. That's Archie, but the color is different. Oh my God, maybe I should take that back. Look at the nose here, but as a baby, that's the same nose. Maybe his nose might change, but now, okay, as an adult, Harry has Charles' nose. All right, let's look at this. There's more pictures the squad are putting. Yeah. Oh my goodness. As a baby, Archie is completely Harry's twin. When I first saw pictures of him, I was like, oh my God, that's Harry. That's Harry completely. Look at that one. Alright, there's another one here. That's completely Harry. And the nose is Meghan here. But look at Harry's nose here now. As a baby. Okay. He flip-flops so much. You see, there's the squad are seeing the same thing here. He flip-flops so much I can't keep up. But I think Harry and Meghan's had similar features as babies. That's true. That's another thing too. Alright, let me go to the next tweet. So these are the things the squad are talking about. This is what I mean why the squad don't need to talk negative about anybody, to have a conversation. Now that we know our group, our niche, alright, we know how we are, how silly we could be, and when it comes to be serious, we are serious. When it comes to drag, we could drag. But when there's nothing in the news, now the polo is done, alright, they bring other things out. Alright, look at, they were talking about Archie, but now this one here, this Sussex squad brings this look is stunning. Queen Meghan. Alright, there's a picture of Meghan. I never seen this picture before. So there's that. Okay, aren't they all? Okay, pure gem. Alright, Meghan doesn't need a stolen crown. Freaking gorgeous. That is true. There's the GIF looking at. Okay, this woman is gorgeous. Definitely. Okay, she looks like Egyptian queen. That's the first thing that I saw too. Egyptian queen. Yeah, especially the way she stands, the outfit and everything. That's exactly what I thought. Not now while I'm recording, but when I saw the picture yesterday when I bookmarked the link for me to share with you. Alright, next tweet. I want to move quick. A lot to edit and school is coming. Alright, I know they're living their best life together. I just know it. That's the squad. Again, you see what I'm saying? The squad don't need negative tabloid to be talking about Harry and Meghan. Alright, so let's see here. There they are walking. Look at that. Yep, I think I'm gonna call this video Egyptian Queen. Sis, you're missed. Long time. I hope all is well. Or in other words, they're missing Meghan, seeing her. But, you know, she gotta keep her sanity intact. I'm sure she would have, you know, to do more appearances and stuff like that. But the way the tabloid, every little thing, she's not giving them an inch to talk about. Instead, you know, stay quiet. Let Harry do his appearances, and let the other side trip on their own nonsense until Harry and Meghan find something to call them to court about. Okay, just like our fave, that's the next tweet now. Just like our fave, the squad is literally the center of the Royal Reporters universe. Now they're begging for attention. There's a GIF. Alright, there's the... Even at the wedding, you know, they were in their own zone. All right, the names. All right, people are laughing. Not through me. I don't suffer fools like blacking on speed dial, the Rangers, troll, the board, carnival, barkers, etc., etc., etc. So rejected. Oh my God. I'm laughing because the way they put that tweet, the crazy thought that going in their brain. Okay, it's the cricket for me. Yep. My timeline is so clean. I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, nobody relevant. Pagan Cholanikam, nobody relevant. Don't worry about it. You're good, pretty much. You see, I don't come across them for me to even share. Okay, those clicks numbers must be tumbling, meaning like the carnival expert are not getting any clicks. Okay, they have the unhinged to give them what they want. So, okay. Let's see, people should pay that beggar's dust. Yes, but we made a big fuss about that blonde lady comments. Meghan was chased out of jealousy on Jamie's V's show last week. We passed that clip around complimenting her performance on the show. It's not surprising we're getting articles with similar viewpoints for our reading pleasure. Okay, I didn't see it. All right, let's see here. Thanks, love. So they were talking about her, Nina Maiskow. Okay, broadcaster and writer, Night 8-ton manager. Okay. Alright. LOL. Gosh, I must have blacked all those troglodytes. Haven't seen their nonsense on my timeline. Me too. My timeline is clean. Okay, you did very well. I did it myself. Pull up a chair, darling, and let's have a gossip sesh. A gossip session, pretty much. I wonder if he's tired of mumbling with Mugsit and wants to be validated by us. Alright, please continue to ignore and not click, not say any names. Focus on the positive of Harry and Meghan. Okay, I really have no clue what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, I really don't know what's going on. The squad, you see, when we clean our timeline, we follow the right people. That's what happened. It reminds me of some of the squad who were saying last week, okay, this is the perfect time. I think when they were calling Meghan's name 3 times. When they were calling Meghan's name 3 times and all the trolls come out. And then one of the squad said, go on Omid timeline to see the trolls and go black. So there it is. Your timeline is clean. That's all. Okay, that's been his fantasy of late, a non-existent death threat. I hope there had been 0 sponsors to that blatant chase me tweet. Tag you it. The squad. Okay, response. Okay, somebody tell him you is kind, you is smart, you is important. Okay, they get none. Not from me anyway. I've blacked most. Okay, let's see here. I noticed even a couple who had blacked me have now unblacked me. That's the crying face. They want some attention and I will give them any. Nope, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, you hardly see me tweet anything. If I tweet something, retweet something about the haters, I probably retweet it with some thing with what they're trying to avoid. Alright, with Andrew thing, the lawsuit and all of that. Oh really? So another squad said the same yesterday. They suddenly unblack her. Interesting. So they unblacking the squads. The squad was like, it's okay, you could keep me black. I used to black them when I provoked. Now I black all that I see. Okay, almost all of them got me black, even budget chips. Budget chips. Alright, next tweet. So far I'm reading all of the comments. It seemed a little bit short. Alright, next tweet. The People's Duke and Duchess. Indeed, service is universal. Alright. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle partner with aid organizations in Afghanistan and Haiti. I covered this in other videos, okay? Their Archwell Foundation is supporting multiple organizations' aid efforts amid the current turmoil in Afghanistan and in Haiti. Okay, by Quincy Legordi. Okay, that was yes. Oh, no. Okay, August 22, like 2 days ago. Today is August 24th. Alright, there's a picture of them. It seems like there's no comment. People just retweet, but no comment. Alright, next tweet. I try to arrange them in the way that is relevant. Okay, next tweet. However, her Sussex Squad fan base have also been busy raising more than $46,000 at the time of writing for the Mina Mihala Foundation. Meghan Markle celebrates 40th birthday as fans raise $46,000 for charity. Alright, Newsweek. I'm not gonna read the article. Meghan Markle celebrates 40th birthday as fan raised $46,000 for charity. Meghan Markle said, okay, milestone. Okay, they repeat Okay, after a year of royal revelation, briefing wars and new careers move, but her friend have a present. Okay, so I'm not gonna read that. All right, bravo. That's in French here. Great article. All right, I didn't read the article. Meg is beautiful on the inside and outside. Meg is beautiful in her spirit and her soul. She has been through so much hate and pain and racism, yet she held her head up with dignity and respect. She is a royal mom of royal heir. You go, girl. All right, next tweet. Like I said, I didn't read the article. You guys could search for Newsweek. How did they title it? Okay, Meghan Markle celebrate 40th birthday as fan raise $46,000 for charity. You could search that. I'm sure that will pop up. All right, because I didn't click on it, I'm not gonna put the article in the description. All right, next tweet. This week, the organizations Women for Afghan Women and World Central Kitchen announced that the Archwell Foundation publicly announced the partnership and thanked the Archwell. Okay, Harry and Meghan, World Central Kitchen, Afghanistan Women. Alright, so that's from OprahDaily.com. So I'm not going to click on that as well. I'm just reading comment. Okay, Harry and Meghan are among world leaders with their compassion and service, and still they rise. That is true. That reminds me of this video of V about the Maya Angelou a poem that still rise and stuff like that. That just remind me of that. All right, next tweet. So the squad are just in their own zone right now. All right, so this is the next tweet. The Afghan all-girls robotics team have been offered scholarship at incredible universities, said Oklahoma mother who helped them escape the Taliban. This brings tears. So when I saw this, and I thought I should share that with you. I mean, I so many things is going on around the world. It's unbelievable. There was a video I was watching last night from the UN, and was it George Clooney's wife, Anal Clooney, was talking about, she was representing one of those people who were raped by ISIS and all of that. All I was thinking is that many of us are afraid to speak because we are in our comfort zone, right? But if we were in those women's spot where they want to get out of those situation, but they can't, would we, some of us, okay, would we want somebody who are in a comfortable position to actually say something about it for us? This kind of speak on their behalf. This is the thing that sometimes, you know, each time I think, oh, you know, don't mind your own business, don't talk about this kind of thing. And I'm like, my goodness, I have a small platform. I'm not asking to be a superstar or anything like that, but just because I have a small followers, all right, is to put the word out. There are things that's going on around the world that if we were in that position, would we want somebody to speak on our behalf? I cannot go over there and help them and do whatever that needs to be done to get them out, but at least speaking about it, maybe someone, one of you, okay, you may not even be able to do it, but you have someone you know, okay, who are in a position to do something about it. You could bring that to their attention. This is how the world works. It's through that chain of connection. Alright, just because you're watching it, alright, but you may not be able to do it, but maybe your husband or a friend of your husband is at a position to do something about it. You could say, oh, look, this is what I saw someplace. It may not even be my from my channel, but someone else. This is what's happening. What can you do? Can you put a word out? Even that person you're talking to may not even be able to do anything about it. Maybe he's working for someone who probably cleaning his office or something like that, and said, okay, you clean this person's office. Can you bring this to his attention? Or take a picture of this. Just drop this on his desk or something like that. This sort of connection, the endless connection, we may never know. Alright, so when I saw this, and I thought I should bring this to your attention. Let me read some of the comment. There's 25 comment in here. This Oklahoma mom of 9 daughters has made a difference in the lives of some Afghan young ladies. Okay, Renault said that the girls are now figuring out where to go from Qatar, but that they've already had an abundance of scholarship offers from incredible universities in the US. Okay, thanks for this post, Auntie. This is a great news. Goes to show the greatness that exists in our country. In my line of work, I've met many immigrants, and they are the most ardent defenders of our system. Soon we will add these girls to those ranks. I mean, the thing is that the people who have the mic, okay, are the one who's making many of us, okay, are making the UK look bad, are making the US look bad. But deep inside, there are people who's doing the work, who's holding on to the value of life, okay, of our democracy and all of that. How did we get out of, how did we replace Trump? Okay, it was a huge battle. It was a huge fight. All those people who stood in line, and some of the Republicans who saw the wrongs, even though their reasoning were questionable to me, but I'll just brush that aside just to go to the next level. Maybe their eyes are opening more. All right, but the thing that we just went through, it's unbelievable, because he had people in every corners to make excuse for him, to do the dirty work for him. That's the thing. All right, without these foot soldiers that these bad guys have to cover for them, to do the bad things for them, all right, they will not be in existence. But if people, each and every foot soldiers that they have, hold their core values, okay, and hold the system dear to them, these bad guys will never be in existence. And one thing that I realized, okay, I don't watch those videos, but when I'm in bed looking, something to watch, and I'm looking at CNN, those thumbnails and all of that, they're putting some nonsense going on, all right, to change the people's mind. Like Biden is bad, and I'm not saying Biden is good or anything like that, but he is not the same as what we had before. So we have to be careful. There's that little, the media is trying to change your mind for certain things. You better hold on, look for the truth. Don't go with the media's nonsense that they are saying. And then the thing that with these people, those bad guys, when they're doing their nonsense, they don't look at the consequences, the fallout of their action. One of the things that I saw on CNN is that some of the people who were working for Trump, and now all of a sudden is saying, oh, what Trump did was bad regarding Afghanistan, okay, the deal that Trump made and all of that. But guess what? They were in that position to advise him to say, no, this is wrong. Or if they're sending them out to make bad deals for the country, to at least rejected it and say, no, this is not bad. I don't want to attach my name to it. So now many of them are coming out of the woodwork, trying to come out like they were not part of it. They all were part of it. They all were part of it. All right. They were the foot soldiers for Trump to do all of his dirty work. All right. So some of the people who quit and said, no, I'm not going to be part of this, these are the people I should hold dear to. All right. Should believe. Not hold dear to, because they were willing to get work for them. But then again, some of them were already in that position. But when Trump comes and trying to make them do the bad thing, and they just quit. All right. So we still have some good sense, people who with good morals who still in existence. But my goodness, it's like a dot. Okay, people with good morals, core values, it's like a dot in comparison to the evilness that's around them. But the thing is that we just have to keep on fight. And all I'm seeing is that magnet in the center, all right? And then little at a time, there's a wave, a puddle. When you drop a drop of water in a huge puddle, all right, you see the ripple effect of it. And this is us, okay? We are that drop. And then the puddle is the negativity. All right, once the water drop and you see the wave, that's us trying to bring back humanity and stuff like that. And the thing is that we need to teach our kids. The thing is education. When I'm thinking of education, I'm thinking of Haiti, the young ones. We need to teach the young ones, show them the way. Show them the way, because there are still some adults over there that are doing so many bad things that I'm hearing about. I don't have proof to say what, but the only thing I could say is regarding Haiti. Okay, like I said, you guys could come out and hit me left and right and said, I don't know what I'm talking about. I may not know, but I could see what's going on. Okay, I could feel that. I'm talking from my humble opinion here. When everything is all said and done, what we need to focus, especially with what happened with the president, okay, the assassination and all of that. All right, especially after what I heard from CNN, that the wife said they came to look for something, okay, some paperwork. All right, and on one of my videos, one of the comments said, oh, the Haitians should leave the country. It's like, where are they supposed to go? All right, so there's this force here that trying to get rid of the Haitians. Okay, I don't know any, I don't have any proof, I don't have anything to back anything that I'm saying, but what we need to do, those who are in the position to do that, okay, properties around waterfronts, okay, we need to look at who owns those properties now, right now, okay, when there is chaos. All right, who live there, whose property are those waterfront properties, okay? Because later on in the future, what I see that's gonna happen is putting huge hotel, those resort and all of that in front of those waterfronts in Haiti. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Because they want those waterfront properties for themselves. Take pictures, who owns them, how did paperwork move around, and who owns before and before and before. But you know, things, they could make things happen, move things around. Okay, it's to make sure who owns those. And then in the future, when we see all those hotels and resorts and all of that that's being built in front of those waterfront, we're gonna ask them, how did they get those properties? How did they get them? All right, so right now there's chaos in Haiti. You have the, I don't know who's head of Haiti right now, I do not know. All right, and you have the earthquake that just happened. People are running in chaos, no place to go, there's no focus. All right, maybe some aids are coming in, and I think there are a bridge that collapsed. People can't really travel freely to go to the next town and all of that. All right, so there's chaos, there's no focus. Okay, there were chaos before, now it's even worse. Okay, it's to right now when there's no you know, usually when there is chaos, the bad guys usually have their focus on what they really want and they go straight to it. All right, so right now what I'm seeing is waterfront properties. I'm seeing people trying to get waterfront properties to build hotels and resorts and all of that. Okay, we need to find out, and us who live in a different countries, all right, we need to know before. I'm talking now in the future when we need to go on vacation and all of that, before we start giving those waterfront properties our money, is to find out how did they get that, how did they own the land to have to put those waterfront property here. I'm not saying I don't want nice things to be built in Haiti. Believe me, I do. I want nice things to be built in Haiti. But if you're getting rid of the people who own them and you're not getting the property right, the land is not going to be balanced. There will still be some unjust. All right? If you get, when everything is settled down, all is said and done, you get it the right way. All right? You buy it from those people, give them proper incentive for those property. Okay? The land will be at peace. But if you're taking it the wrong way, the land is still gonna be in turmoil. That's the thing is going on here. All right, the land is in turmoil because from the get-go things were not being done the way it should have been done. There will still be chaos and chaos. Can you imagine? You see people coming to those resorts thinking they're coming for vacation because of people who's angry of how you got those property, or coming to disturb those people and those hotels and all of that. All right, this is a head up. Okay, I'm giving people heads up. This is things here. I don't have a crystal ball in my hand. Okay, I do not have crystal ball in my hand, because a lot of Haitian, all right, if you do them wrong, they're not gonna let it go. So if you're getting the land the wrong way, they're not gonna let it go. All right, so that's the turmoil that's gonna happen here. How did I get to this? I do not know. I'm sorry if some of you don't agree with me. I'm just talking my humble opinion. I don't have anything to back me up or none of that. All right, I just could see all right, plugging in from CNN, the wife, okay, who was supposed to be dead. Like I always said, there's always one, okay? She happened to survive, all right, to come and tell out her truth. They came for something, so that means there were paperwork that they were coming for, all right? Maybe I don't know the situation over there, so there must have been some things that the president that they murdered, all right, was gonna do that said, no, you didn't get this the right way, this and that. So they were getting close to these people, so they, instead of doing the right way, they come to get those evidence. That's what I think. And then once they get the evidence, they're gone. And then through that, and I'm reading that comment that came on one of my videos saying, oh, those Haitians who leave. And I was like, why should they leave? There's people who live in earthquake prone area. And I gave example with California. And I gave example of there's tall buildings in California. There's the bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. It's all these are prone areas with earthquake. If you build those properties properly, they will sustain certain extent. Not too many deaths will be happening. All right, so when you look at Haiti's properties, okay, the way they're built is just cement or mortars or bricks putting up without any consideration of earthquake prone thing, without any technology behind it. They just put brick by brick by brick. There's no sort of ingenuity of engineer that will say, if you put this certain bolts or certain plates, certain places of places where part that could be break, when if you pull a elastic, all right, if you stretch it to a certain extent, it will break. Even elastic, there's a certain point when you expand it, it will break. All right, but if you put certain things at the point where it's gonna break, all right, another cushion, another how do they call it? Buffer, to buffer it, so when at the point where it's gonna break, there's this buffer come and secure it to prevent it from failing. Okay, that's how engineer works. All right, they look at the point where things is gonna break and they secure that. They have a term for it. I haven't practiced my field yet. Most of my vocabularies are gone for architecture and stuff like that. So even in architecture, we learn about design and all of that. We also have to learn a little bit of engineer. All right, when things break and stuff like that, how things put up, how it breaks and all of that, we learn about this stuff. So when it comes to a point of where it's gonna collapse, this is where you put the point, certain buffer to prevent it from collapse, or at least give people who are in there time to get out. Okay, the most important when it comes to engineering and architecture is for shelter, security, and comfort. All right, and then with architecture, I have to say aesthetic. Most architects focus on aesthetic, and this is why many of them usually give how do you call this, the engineering part, all right, the structure part, how it's gonna stay. All right, they create their design to look good, and then they give it to engineer to make sure how it's gonna stand. All right, and then the architect will be like, no, can you do something different, because I like my aesthetic. They would like to please the eyes. Okay, architects like to please the eyes, but engineers on the other hand wants to make sure you're safe. Okay, even though you study architecture, you still have to learn these kind of things, because there's basics. Certain houses you don't really need engineer to do the structure for you. That's the word, structure. All right, you could do that on your own with your limited of engineering, but engineer itself, all right, their full focus is to make sure when things are breaking or where things could be break, to make sure it could sustain that, to give you time to get out. So Haiti, when they build property now, they have to think of that. It's not just put bricks on top of another anymore. All right, to a certain extent maybe, but they have to come with ingenuity how the building is gonna stand to prevent it or give it time from people to get out, for it not to fall on people. Because when the earthquake is happening, things starting to swaying back and forth, and by the time the swing is going, you have to get out. So by the time this swing is happening, this is where the engineer work come into play to prevent those bricks, those cement from falling on people. Because Haiti, most of the houses is cement after cement and all of that. So there's these kind of things. That's what needs to be focused on. So any charities now who's raising money, I don't know who, but I know definitely my money is not going to go on Red Cross. But any things that being raised to build houses for Haiti is not just brick and mortar anymore. Okay? There has to be thinking behind it. Alright? They could have one blueprint for the house, and one blueprint for the structure, the core, how it's gonna stand. All right, and then copy it all over. You could copy it all over. All right, so if money is the issue, just do one simple design, okay, for the masses, and then copy it all over. All right, maybe foundation might be slightly different, depend where you are. All right, that's where things might change. Usually when you build houses, okay, usually the foundation and first floor usually different. All right, when you have the upper levels, it's just copy, paste, the same thing. All right, the first floor, where I'm talking in terms of in the US or European countries or stuff like that, the first floor usually different. All right, you have different way of welcoming people. There's huge open space, the floor is higher and everything. But if you have office on top of that, everything and above is the same. All right, until you reach the roof. Maybe the roof might have a different design. All right, depending on how you want water to drain and all of that. All right, but in Haiti is a simple thing, same blueprint, and copy it all over and stuff like that. All right, I went beyond. Maybe I should get my license to go do what I'm saying. My goodness. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me move to another one. All right, we were talking about Afghan, so she helped them with stuff like that. So I probably spend 15 minutes talking about my things here. All right, next tweet. Okay, this is great. Okay, USAID Save Lives. Okay, that's a organization, USAID Bureau of Humanitarian. Okay, Bureau of Humanitarian Assistance saves lives on behalf of the American people. All right, USAID. I think Meghan was part of these at some point. Maybe I'm mixing it. When she went to maybe it's completely different. Okay. All right, let me read this. This is great. USAID saves lives and needed, but we also need to be sourcing produce that available right now from the few reliable local smallholder food system placed in Haiti. This provides food and income for recovery. Let's learn from 2020. That's exactly that. Learn from 2020. Haiti Power USAID. All right, so I saw this. Let's see here. Tons of years. Food arrived in Jeremy this week. Thanks to, who's that? I can't see it. Let me go in it. Did I? Okay. Okay, who is that? Pound ICYMI. 1.6 tons of USAID saves lives food arrived in Jeremy this week. Thanks to at WFP UNHAS. Who is that? UN Humanitarian Air Service. Okay. What is it? UN American has Humanitarian Air Service, managed by WFP, offers safe, reliable, and effective passenger and light cargo air transport for the humanitarian community to access people in need. Alright, so they're going straight to the people. Alright, let's see here. Let me follow them. Because, okay, now I'm, come on. Now I'm following them. Alright, so I could see more stuff, so I could share with you. The food is used to prepare hot meals for hospitals and the south of Haiti. And in one of my videos, I think it was yesterday, I didn't finish editing, someone told me there's a bridge in Haiti that connects people, right? That bridge has collapsed. So they have, everything has to go either by air or by boat. Let's see here. Let's listen. Oh, there's no audio. Alright, let's see. USA money WFP. Alright, need to explain how TPLF got the high energy biscuit. UN can't accuse Ethiopia of hindering distribution when they recklessly, deliberately expose children and women to malnutrition. I don't know anything about this. What's this picture about? What is that? What the hell? Okay, I don't know. I do not want to comment on this because I do not know. All I know, at least the people who are suffering are receiving help. I don't know anything about that. All right, amazing. The real support TPLF. All right, okay. The ethnic government declare a few dollars for and billions to kill them. I don't know anything about this. Okay, I'm gonna leave. This is the thing that I wanted to show you, the video. Whether it's true or not, I do not know. Okay, I do not know. This could be taking place any other place in the world, but at least the headline, that's what they're saying. But why will they lie about this? But, you know, if they lie, the truth will come out. Next tweet. People are posting other things that I'm not aware of. Alright, so this is Harry here. Prince Harry was like, let me get on my horse, raise $3.5 million for charity, cause a bunch of thirst and send the British media and haters into a tizzy. That's during the polo match last week. Okay, and then after a job well done, he thanks everyone, especially the horses, for their participation. LOL. Thanks, guys. Alright, there's a laughing. Okay, to say nothing of, quote, when I finish, I'm going home to my biracial royal wife and 2 cute multiracial royal kids. That should do it. Oh, by the way, we have 16 bathrooms. The squad are crazy. Oh, by the way, we have 16 bathrooms. Okay, let me read some comments so I could laugh. Okay, again, it was always Prince Harry with the idea and raising money. Yep, that I believe. Okay, for charities, including the Cambridge. Now that he and Meghan is no longer a part of the royal nonsense, the Cambridge's charities are struggling. That's on them, but said on those charities. Then again, I'm looking at the domino effects. Then again, the government is putting those people into this charity and all of that to be in the situation to need of a charity. The Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge raised impressive 11. What? Where did they come with 11.78 million pound? Where did they come with that? Okay, there's not comment under it. I'm gonna go there to see what they say. Okay, the figure is almost double the 6.68 million pound income from 2019 prior to Prince Harry and Meghan's decision to part ways with the joint venture. Then again, that's why the squad was saying maybe it was Harry and Meghan's idea to do all of the stuff to raise that. But I don't know where that amount came from. Okay, if they keep on putting money figures out like that they better be careful because things are not adding up. So let's see here. 9 comment under that. Okay, Harry raised 3.5 million in a day, and $302 million for COVID vaccine in about a week. Okay, we know who the fundraiser juggernaut are. Okay, Harry now where the money resides. Okay? We ain't seen half of what he and Meghan's are going to do. Okay, like I said in some of my videos, they're operating in 50%. Okay, so please produce the receipt to the pounds and tell us who are the recipient and when the fundraise occur. If you can't, then we know it didn't happen. Also, I hope it doesn't include the few pounds that the UK government gave their foundation COVID. Okay, the world sees Harry and Meghan's effort. Okay, wonder why the charities are broke if they can't raise money. Okay, did you read the report? They didn't raise anything. The government gave them grants, which they then distributed to various charities. I probably read some of this with you guys. Okay, how much of the figure are used in administrative costs and how many charities actually got any money, because this is one charity, not his foundation, and the entire 3.5 mil goes directly to that one charity. Okay, that doesn't include the 1.2 million that Prince Harry personally donated. Alright, let's see here. I can't keep up with him. Thanks for the good math. Alright, so Harry only needs to show up 4 times to make what they did in 365 days. That's the thinking emoji, and then there's a laughing LOL, right? So pretty much Harry just needs to show up 4 times to make that in 365 days. My goodness. Okay, here's the article about the shady way can't raise that money. I'm not gonna go. All right, it doesn't work like that. All right, actually it does. And when you embarrass that your royals are raising money, they are part of the system. Instead of raising money, they should change the law that create the situation that create poverty. Thank you. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Okay, that's it. This is it here. Aren't you embarrassed that your royals are raising money? They are part of the system. Instead of raising money, they should change the laws that create the situation that create poverty. That's exactly that. I need to bookmark this. This is the thing I've been saying. All right, the royal and the government, they work like hand in glove. All right, so the government put them there, and then the royals come, oh, let me come and save you. All right, many times in some of my old videos, I was like, oh my God, this is their chance. They need to make the people happy. Me and my clueless mind thinking they were for the people. They were not. Okay, and I come to understand that how they roll. That's exactly this. All right, I went to the haters comment. This one, okay. Let me get out of it. Alright, Harry now where the money reside. Okay, they hate the fact that Harry can play polo in America. British media got no access to Sussex. They are finding out after the event. The royal voter are becoming obsolete. Alright, they hope polo was the one thing Harry will miss enough to make him long for the good old days in the UK. Now that he has resumed play in the US with no royal voters, they have to find something else to entice them. Alright, he came with a petty, and we love to see it. Alright, was it Max Gosling? What is it? The haves and have not. I hate her in that show. That's how good she is. When I hate someone in a show, that means they're really good. Alright, she is really good. I spoke about her before in one of my videos. Okay, he scored 2 goals, one for Archie and one for Lily. I didn't think about that. That is true. The way the squad turned the thing. He scores 2 goals, one for Archie and one for Lily. I think there was some haggling going on in that household on how many goals he will score. He said, I will score 1 for you, Archie, and 1 for you, Lily. Daddy came through. That is true. Let's party. My daddy is great. Oh my God, the squad or something. That is true. That is true. I wish I came across this. That would have been my headlines for that. This is golden. Okay, that a man in a mission. That's right. Boss moves, doing more for the world as an extra royal, getting stuff done, raising money, time well spent rather than shaking hands and cutting ribbons and smiling. Keep up the great work. People laughing. Harry could raise money where he is, private jet or a huge polluter. Right? Yes, because he can. Go Harry. What is it? From what I've heard from the comment section is that someone was going there. He just tag along. All right, so a friend of his was already on the way over there, so he just tagged along. And from what I've read also in the comment section is that there's not really airlines or something that goes there. You have to use private jet to go over there. Not really private jet, but there are like schedule certain company that goes there. I don't know how it works, but there was something in terms of you don't see a lot of flights going to Aspen and all of that. Okay, all in a day's work. Okay, who's that? Alright, I'm glad he can play polo here or before brunch. Sorted. Okay, lovely. Alright, next tweet. Harry is like, let me get on my horse. Next tweet, and that will be the last one. And then the next one, maybe it will be another video because I don't want YouTube to mess up my video. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm 100% team Meghan Markle, ride or die, no matter what. I'm always going to back her up. These people saying that I'm a Kate fan are said and telling. Refuse to hate someone doesn't make you a fan. It makes you grown and emotionally mature. Alright, 83 comment. I'm not gonna go through all of that. Okay, I comment on that. Oh, I got 12 like. Okay, the same way I can avoid Kate, I can easily do it with any friends or family. You annoy me, I dismiss you in my periphery, and I'm okay if it's the other way around. Okay, at least I know where we at. I don't have to waste my time or your time. All right, for sure. She needs to have enough control to warrant hate. I just pity her. All right. I found myself once in a toxic relationship that required me, I think that's a misspell, me to smile and pretend. It was a hell like no other. That life is not to be envied. It's inauthentic, shallow, miserable. To pretend. I hate the pretend life. What is it the other day? My goodness, I had someone that I know who called me telling me he's moving to the US, back to the US. And I'm like, okay, and this person has 2 kids. One is already an adult and one is like maybe young. It's not adult age yet. All right, minor. That's the word I'm looking for, minor. And I'm like, why are you calling me? Okay, so I'm telling you, there are times when you on your zone, you in a good relationship, God tests you. God tests you and see, let me see how you behave on this. All right. This idiot called me and asking me, telling me that he's thinking to moving back to the UK. I'm like, not the UK, to the US. I'm like, okay. And I knew he got a son. By that time, the son should be an adult. And and he's telling me he got another one. And I say, how old is that other one? He's like minor. And I'm like, what about that child's mother? Why are you calling me? Next thing I know, he didn't answer back. Don't call me. I'm not gonna leave my space where I'm comfortable and happy for you to disturb my peace of mind. I don't need to be doing all this nonsense. I'm not a child. Alright, we all growing up. The playtime is over. Okay, when we were young, no responsibilities and all of that, playtime is over. Don't think I'm the same. Put him in his place. And also the thing that I see with this comment here, where she said, was it Miss Pretend Smile, okay, it was like hell like no other. The life is not to be envied. Okay, that's the thing. Life is not to be, that particular lifestyle is not to be envied. And it's almost the same thing that you be seeing a lot of the squad, they envy. Well, not specifically the squad, okay? I think the squad are mostly happy for Harry and Meghan. But you see other people who envy the life that Harry and Meghan has. And I've said this before, where, okay, you have Harry and Meghan who enjoy doing charitable work. All right, not everybody is into all of that. Okay, who's gonna be sitting every 24 hours? I don't know how Harry and Meghan are at their home, but who wants to discuss about charity all the time? Not everybody's into that. Okay, even though you want to support charities and things like that, but you're not everybody's not the same. Okay, who wants to sit down and talk how we gonna help this person, how we gonna do that, this and that. So this is something that they do freely. They could spend hours and hours talking about the same thing. They won't get bored to it with it because they enjoy doing it. Okay, so there's a different thing for everybody. So just because you see the glamorous aspect of it, all right, we see the final product of the thing that they're putting out, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of chaos that goes behind. Chaos meaning organized chaos, meaning that phone calls they have to make, paperwork they have to file, and make sure this is going the right place. So when it's time for tax purposes, they have to show the government where this money come from, where it went, and all of this. So that thing, we the public, me, you, the squad, everybody who's so happy with all the final project that they're doing, okay, we see the glamorous. This is the glamorous aspect of it. But in the background, all those people who's doing all the running around, probably sleepless night, making phone call 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that, if they send emails and all of that. Oh, I was thinking about this, what do you think? All right, you respond to the email when you get up. Okay, just because it popped up on your phone doesn't mean you have to respond to it. So I was thinking about this and I want to hit you with this idea. What do you think of this? All right, let's say if I'm a worker and I saw it and I'm thinking about it, sleep on it, and the following morning and I got up and I was like, oh, I saw your tweet, and I whatever you were thinking, this is what I'm thinking based on your feedback and things like that. So there's a lot of things that goes in the background, but a lot of people think just the final aspect of it, the glamorous of it. They envy that life. I've told you before, I don't envy it. I don't, because I could see the a lot of hard work behind it, and I'm not the type who's gonna be talking about charity 24/7. And I could see them sitting at the table eating dinner together. All right. Oh, we see this project. You were talking about this, or this person we met at this organization, this and that. They have ideas. They're enjoying themselves while they're talking about work. All right. And then can you imagine Lilibet, Diana, and Archie grow up in this? So they're gonna be immune to this kind of lifestyle. Then of course Harry and Meghan already put it the path for them and said, okay, you could do something completely different. You don't have to do that, but at least I give you a choice. But it would be nice if you continue our work and this kind of thing. I'm putting word into their mouth, but the whole point of this is the glamorous aspect of it. People see things that's so nice, they wish they could have it, but once they in it, they see the hard work behind it, they can handle it. Perfect example, the coat hanger. Alright, chasing the guy for 10 years, but you don't know the work that goes behind it, and you can do anything for like 10 years. Okay, that's a perfect example of that. Alright, let me continue with the tweet. Alright, Sam, I even had to grin and smile while he was abusing me. And what? In front of others, it lives in my bones. My goodness, sorry you had to go there. Which is why I feel a tug when I see footage of Kate, but also anger. She has the resources, platform, and privileges to play the game her way if she was crafty enough, but no. Yep. Me, I never want. I have to thank God. This is something I have to thank God. When I'm in a relationship and see the thing that happening, and for me to call the person out on the spot, I have to thank God for it. Because many times when you think you're in love and you fail to see what's going on, okay, and then the thing keeps on piling and piling before it's too late, I have to thank my lucky stars. I have to thank the universe. I have to thank God who was working along with me. Thank you for letting me see some of the things that have been going on. Because as soon as the thing happened, I put them on their space. And I was like, don't do that to me. All of them, everybody that I dated, I put them all in their place. I had to put them in their place. I'm telling them, don't contact me. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy where I am. With God blessing. But the foundation thing is there. We are in love with each other, our kids and stuff like that. God will always be testing you. Alright? So you have to open your eyes to see, yeah, I'm okay with what I have right now. You think just because someone is having fun on the other side, you think it's going to be the same for you? No. Alright? From the outside, it's always look good. Alright? But when you in it, you start questioning. It's like, why did I leave what I had? Alright? So I'm happy where I am. I don't want to leave it. Alright? And vice versa. He's home with me every night. Every single night. Alright? When you have a man who's home every single night, you have to thank your blessing. Alright? And he doesn't have friends calling. Okay? His friends were my friends. Once we married, we have our own life. It's like the group. We took ourselves out of the group. We're okay with it. Alright? So we don't have people calling and stuff like that. Alright? When we need to hang out, guess what? It's a phone call away. When he needs to go fishing, he calls his friend, let's go fishing. Alright? So I know about it. They plan these things ahead and stuff like that. Alright? I don't have to be there. Alright? I don't want to be fishing. But guess what? Now he's doing it with his kids. Alright? This is what life is about. There's a time to be fooling around. When you're young, you have no responsibility. Use protection and have your fun. But when you're in a relationship, is respect that relationship. Respect yourself and the relationship. Don't do things to disrespect your family's name. This kind of thing. But anyway, where was I? Okay, Sam, I even had to grin and smile while he was abusing me in front of others. It lives in my bone, which is why I feel a tug when I see footage of Kate, but also anger. She has the resources, platform, and privilege to play the game her way if she was crafty enough, but no. This is why a lot of the squad, we don't hate her, but that respect is not there. Because if you don't have respect for yourself, how are we gonna respect you? That's the thing here. How are we supposed to respect you when you have no respect for yourself? Alright, we go where the person who respects herself from day one. Okay, We go where the respect and self, the core values and all of that is, because all of us have respect, self-respect and core values. Okay, don't like Kate, if I'm honest, because she kept quiet when Meghan was almost driven to suicide by hate she helped generate and then correct. Okay, but she didn't know about it. Harry even admitted that he was too embarrassed to tell his own family. How are they supposed to react if they don't know? That's another thing. That's true. I don't hate Kate, I really don't, but I don't like her either. Like this person said, she has the platform to put things in perspective, but no. Alright, so and then the thing is, it has to do how you grew up. If you were then raised to be a fighter, alright, when you're in the middle of a battle, how are you gonna know to defend yourself? So she's at a place where, like I said, she even bent before she even came into she walked into the royal family. Okay, there's this here. I don't hate Kate, but I'm not a fan either. I used to be a team both, but after the Sussex opt out, and especially after the Oprah interview, it's just not possible for me to be on a fan of the Cambridge. Okay, and this is me. I completely agree. Alright, so people's open their eyes. I mean, thank God I saw before the Oprah interview, but I saw little sign here and there until I was full blown, and Michelle and Tina opened my eyes completely. Okay, and this is me. I completely agree. My feeling exactly. I used to be both. Too. Then the Commonwealth Service happened, and I never looked back at Kate and William. Alright. Remember all these prayers I used to put? Okay, let the blind see. Alright, these are the things here. Those prayers that I put out, let the blind see. There it is. Some of those people are seeing the truth here. Okay, that was the time they showed their true colors, especially Thunderface. Thunderface, there's more replies here. Same here. Kate went way down in my estimation when it turned out that she let that lie about Meghan making her cry circulate for 2 years. Okay, how do you know who is telling the truth? Two sides to every story, and so far you have only one side. No, so far we have two sides. The one side is the one that was circulated for years, and then the other side is when Meghan come out at the Oprah interview and set the record straight. So that's two sides. Alright, if there's a third side, they need to come out. They need to come out. Now that they know Meghan have receipt, alright, they're gonna take their time first. They're gonna choose wisely before they come and say their BS. Okay, it was the aftermath of that interview that made me mad. Okay, that made me mad. All right, let's see here. This is the last one that I have, so that's it. All right, so let's do a prayer. Maybe another prayer. Let the blind see. That's what we were. Prayer for let the blind see, because there's more people that need to be that need to see. All right, prayers for the blind. Lord, let your healing light fill my eyes, that I may be able to see clearly and carry out my business without any inconveniences. I worship you, dear Lord. And okay, I could visit this. I visit this site on 8/5/2021, not too long ago. Maybe that was the thing that had all the prayers, a list of prayers. So I'm not gonna go in that. Let me go look for an image, because I always need an image to put on. Maybe I'll put this image. I'll put that image. All right, but let me look for prayer. Let's look at this. Okay, Lord, in my luggage I have scriptures that I want to take to your children across this border. Look what I was saying about, teach Haiti and all of that, Haitian, the youngs and all of that. That's what come to mind about the border. All right, let me start all over. Okay, Lord, in my luggage I have scriptures that I want to take to your children across this border. When you were on earth, you made blind eyes see. Now I pray, make seeing eyes blind. Okay, I pray, make seeing eyes blind. Okay, do not let the God see those things you do not want them to see. Okay, it then hit the spot fully for me. Let's see here. Morning prayer. Lord, reveal to me the way you see me. Do not let me be blind to my sin. Lord, you are my salvation and my life. This is much simpler and then spot on. That's it. All right, let's do one more to hit another spot. Don't worry. God is never blind to your tears, never deaf to your prayers, and never silent to your pain. He sees, he hears, and he will deliver you. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Check my other channel, Pure Team Sussex. Lately I've been putting some old videos that I had put here. Alright, so go check them out, and I need to generate some views, and some of you had given me ideas to break certain videos into parts, and which I had already did. Alright, I break them into parts and then put them all in one as well. Alright, so eventually I will have some stuff, new stuff for you. Oh, and also, and one of you had told me about the PayPal link, and the description did not work. Alright, my preset link was fine, it was okay, but when they're supposed to go on each of the videos that I upload, they break. Okay, something happened. I don't know what happened. I have to keep my eyes on it. Alright, someone must have done something, not me, because I'm the only one who's in charge of my own channel. So someone who have access to the back end of my channel broke the link. Alright, so I went in all of the videos that I already have and put the correct link back, and then I checked the preset is fine. It's just the other videos, they break the links. Alright, so someone is doing damage to my channel. Alright, so thanks for watching.